In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I was having done, what I was doing in my last video. And so today I'm walking the dog, so I'm not in my car, so it's a little bit different. But continuing from my last story, I had lost my job, and one of the things that I needed to do was start putting money in my pocket, because I had just bought a house and I had bought a car, and that kind of started getting me worried. And so what I needed to do is start putting money in my pocket. And so one of the things, I didn't want to go back to working for anybody. I wanted to be my own business owner. And so since I wanted to be my own business owner, I said, you know what? I'm going to try to open up a store. And I went to ASD. ASD is a convention out here that all kinds of vendors come from different states, and they sell stuff for wholesale. And you sell it for retail. This was my very first time. So I started buying stuff for a yard sale. And I got some pretty good deals. And so at the end of the day, what happened was I got the stuff, and I started to do yard sales. Now, mind you, people at a yard sale are trying to get some stuff cheap. So, man, the people at the yard sale were raping me, literally. They wanted things for super cheap. And I said to myself, man, I can't keep doing this, or else I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lose out on the money that I invested in this. I went to the swap meet. And when I went to the swap meet, I said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rent a spot. Now, mind you, this is not a regular swap meet where you could just set up, pay the spot. At this swap meet, you have to have a license. You have to have insurance, and you have to get all of that before you could even start renting the spot. And so that's what I did. I did my due diligence to go ahead and get the spot, and I started to set up. I set up in a small spot. The very first weeks was horrible. Nobody was stopping in my spot. It was tiny. It was a 10 by 10. It was a little tiny spot. And so at the end of the day, I was like, man, I got to do something different. I got to go ahead and I got to go see what everybody else is doing. And so that's what I did. I started looking around to see what other people were doing. And people had bigger spots. So I said to myself, what I need to do is I need to invest on a bigger spot. And the lady that was like a couple of spots away from me was leaving. So I decided, I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get her spot. And I did. I got her spot. Plus, I went ahead and I started to get the clothes that she had, which she sold women's clothes and had good business. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is this. You can't give up. You can't give up when you're trying to do something. If you're trying to accomplish something in life, you can't just give up and say, you know what, I quit. There's going to be some hard times. There's going to be all kinds of things that are going to happen. And those are your learning curves. Those are your best teachers. Those are the things that are going to teach you what not to do. And that's exactly what I did. Those learning curves and strikes taught me what not to do. And so I continued and moved all my stuff from the small booth into a big booth, a bigger booth. And in my next video, I will continue telling you what happened next. Bye.